Hi, everyone. Good evening and welcome to today's Christmas special. Christmas is around the corner. In fact, it's just tomorrow. And I'm sure all around you as well as here, there is a lot of cheer and a lot of excitement to be celebrating the coming week, right? So today we have with us some really, really good poets who are going to share their thoughts on Christmas. We're going to start with a very young poet today, Lakshmi Gopal. She's from Mumbai and has been writing poetry in Hindi and English for the past 5 years. She's also written a book called Hidden in Her Heart. Her poetry is all about understanding human emotions, reflecting on life and the journey of life. Besides writing poetry, she also write fiction and is currently working on her first novel. She is a cricket enthusiast and believes in community service and well-being, and currently working in the non-profit sector. Welcome, Lakshmi. We would love to hear what you have for us today.
Thank you, Sunita. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, UBI, for having me today. It is a pleasure to perform at UBI every time the opportunity arises. I will start with my poetry. The name of the poetry is Dreams on Christmas. Um, so let's begin. With bells that chime and carols sung, a frosty morning where snowflakes hung, Christmas weaves its magic spell, in every heart a story to tell. The scent of pine and gingerbread fills every home with feasts prepared. With crackling fire and laughter bright, loved ones gather, bathed in light. Stars above, like diamonds, gleam, reflecting a frozen stream. Angels whisper on the breeze of hope and peace beneath the trees. Gifts unwrapped with joyful cries, sparkling eyes, and sweet surprise. Memories made will forever stay as the Christmas carols softly fade away. The celebration holds a deeper grace, a tenderness in every face of giving, love, and hands that hold stories whispered but never told. So let us share this precious day, chase shadows far and darkness slay. With open hearts and spirits free, may Christmas blessings bloom for thee. Merry Christmas, one and all. May love and laughter fill your hall. And as the year begins anew, may Christmas dreams come true for you. That is my first poem for today for all of you. Wishing a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone here. Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hi, Sunita. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. My uh, Wi-Fi had gone off.
Okay, no worries, no
Okay,
worries.
so I've come back onto the phone, and that was really lovely, Lakshmi. A beautiful. Actually, you could see the visualization was so beautiful. I could taste the Christmas cookies in my mouth and see all the presents underneath the Christmas tree. And yeah, that was really good.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, you have something else that you would like to share, right?
Yes, there is another poem. Shall I continue now itself? I actually wanted to ask you.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
The name of the second poem is called A Christmas Hope. In swaths of emerald, frosted green, a blanket cloaks the winter scene, where whispers dance on icy air and frosted boughs like crystals flare. A scarlet ribbon, bold and bright, cuts through the green, a beacon's light, a symbol borne on frozen breeze of hope that conquers icy seas. Memories whisper soft and low of laughter shared in embers glow, of loved ones lost in fields afar, whose absence leaves a lonely scar. But in the hush, a teardrop falls, transforming eyes to crystal halls, where whispered prayers on starlight ride, and love transcends the lonely tide. For Christmas dawns with gentle grace, a tender smile on nature's face, and hearts that ache find solace near in whispered carols soft and clear. So let us gather hand in hand in verdant green and Christmas land and share the warmth with tears and mirth. For Christmas heals the wounded earth. May hope ignite like embers bright, and love's embrace dispel the night. The Christmas tide with spirits free, let all be one eternally. Um,
Beautiful.
this one is the second poem. This one is a mix of trying to put in emotions of, all the year, what all you have lost, what you have gained. And also over the years, I think every Christmas has a memory that I have tried to tie that up in this poem. So this
Yeah.
is the second one. The first one was more of welcoming Christmas and what the emotions are. Second one, I've tried to encompass more uh, emotions in this one.
Okay. This was also beautiful.
Thank
And 1 second. Now I'm on. Yeah. So, what I liked about this one is 1 minute, huh? I'm so sorry. There is something happening with my. Okay. 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 Hmm. Yeah. Sorry. So sorry.
sorry.
I'm not at
So
home.
sorry.
I'm not at
I'm
home.
not at home. I'm not at home.
Why is this echoing?
Why is this echoing? Why is this echoing? Why is this echoing?
Yeah. So really sorry. There's been a yeah, the previous device that I was on on my laptop, suddenly it came on again, though there's no Wi-Fi on that. And anyway, now I'm on my phone, so I think this is better. Okay. So yeah, Lakshmi, that was really, really beautiful. Um, and the emotions were expressed so beautifully. All not only just the happiness, but the sadness, the healing, the warmth of all the emotions. That was really beautiful. And would anyone else like to share their thoughts on Lakshmi's poems?
I think it's beautifully worded, very, really beautifully penned. All the emotions were really wonderfully expressed. Well done, Lakshmi. Both the poems were really good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rachna.
Yeah. And now we have Mildred, our next poet. Mildred is from the Philippines. She's a former college lecturer and she teaches research and literature, and she's been doing this for more than 20 years. She's also been published in many international anthologies and publications, both online and offline. Currently, she's teaching in a senior high school. Mildred, over to you.
Am I audible already? Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Yes.
Thank you very much for having me once again. I really look forward to joining UBI whenever there's an open mic. And I would like to greet everyone a Merry Christmas. I'm so happy to be here tonight. And my poem is entitled God Bless Humanity and Christmas. Okay, so may I begin?
Yes.
Christmas is not just a fun occasion. In fact, it is for Christ's connection. A soul deep God human relation, God's Son sent for our salvation. People may be in a happy, festive mood, but let us not forget, my dear friends, it means an offering of a God's Son's life, a sacrifice for good and sinners alike. Take this holiday season for bonding with friends and family. Let us all be sharing much gratitude for all year's blessing. Let's go help and ease out on those who are suffering. It is a time to renew our spirit and be free to share our resources through God's glory. Let's be one happy family and be merry. Forget our troubles. Be a blessed humanity on Christmas. Thank you very much. That's my first poem. Shall I move on to my next poem?
Yeah, that's really beautiful. Loved it. Especially the sharing and coming together. That's what Christmas is all about, right?
Yeah,
Forgetting
because
that.
sometimes we are focusing on fun moments and we are forgetting the real reason why we are celebrating. So
Yeah.
just a bit looking at it. But my other poem is not about Christmas, but it's all about undying legacy. So I entitled this Undying Legacy.
Okay.
My heart bleeds for unborn dreams, those sublime, unrealized greatness. They should have been much nurtured and cared for until they can soar or fly high. But let alone fear and loss of courage, they were simply aborted and abandoned. Poor souls, they were meant for sublimity, but mere silenced, not even life to breathe. They were meant to be grand, oh, inspiring, a hope for eradication of frailty and humanity. But lo, behold my dying spirit, meeting an end. What cowardice, the mighty pen simply ended. Forgive me, my poet's silenced cry of soul, mute angel whispering to my dreamy ears, had lost her divine will and fully abandoned, losing altogether my passion unfathomed. I'm continuously haunted by woes and wiles, simply the evils of societies I cannot deny. Hope soon courage would spring to my soul to give life to my dreams, new hopes for the soul to hold. Perhaps if I'm ready, I may conceive again of dreams and visions waiting to be born. Wish my heart would beat again for advocacy so I can leave behind my own undying legacy. Okay, so the title is Undying Legacy.
Wow.
There.
Wow.
Because
That's
because I
Yeah.
stopped writing, I somehow I felt I've aborted and abandoned my dreams, my sharing of poetry for quite some months because I haven't had a problem. I had to deactivate my Facebook account, and so I lost all the groups that I have. I lost all my writings, and I had to start again from zero. So I felt, I hope God give me enough courage to start again. And I felt I'm being blessed by making me write again. And here I am joining your group. So it's really very a blessing for me to join your group and be heard once more because I really, really missed it. In a few months, I felt like I'm lost, totally lost, because I'm too immersed with different activities for poetry. And then all of a sudden, all of those stopped. And my heart aches for that. I felt my baby poems were killed. And so I had to conceive again. And so I share again. So to start new. Thank you very much for everyone for giving me this opportunity and time. Thank you very much.
A
Merry
big hug
Christmas to
to you.
everyone.
Yeah, big hug to you, Mildred. I know it hurts so much to lose our poems. And I hope you start again and you just fill your notebook with and all our sessions with a lot of your beautiful poems.
Mm.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone.
Would anyone else like to add something or tell her?
Mildred, we are so glad that you started writing again because your poems were wonderful, and I'm really looking
Thank
forward to hear recite your poems again. I'm really glad that you restarted. This journey is not
thank you.
over. You've done again.
True that. Yeah. And now we have Rachna Malhotra, who is a teacher by profession. She's a poetess in both English and Hindi Urdu languages. She's been penning poems in English since a young age, but seriously started writing since 2016. Her poems reflect life, reflect emotions. It speaks about life's adversities and the human courage to overcome them. She has recently published a book of Hindi Urdu poems called Dhool. And over to you, Rachna.
Thank you so much, Sunita. Thank you so much for the introduction. And I want to thank UBI for giving us such a wonderful platform, where we can showcase, our emotions and in the form of words. And before I begin with my poem, I would just like to wish all of you, very, very Merry Christmas and a wonderful year ahead. Okay, my first poem is about Christmas, yes, but it is more about things that remind me of Christmas before Christmas, because it's not just that one day. I feel we just carry it within us, all the time. So I'll begin. Snow-capped mountains with a house painted red, green and white socks that are wear to bed, a carriage pulled by a brown horse, an old man whose voice is very hoarse, a cake with white icing and a cherry, any celebration when people are merry, a lit candle or a glass of wine, a feast with many people to dine, twinkling stars that shine bright on balconies, little girls with their hair tied up in ponies. When the church bells ring out loud, and when people gather in a crowd, when the air is alive and yet quiet, there is joy on every face inside. All these things are but a reminder that Christmas is not just a day, but a whole year. My second poem is not on Christmas, but I think it's on an emotion that touches any kind of festival. It is about love and uh, and where we should actually be looking for love. If I meet love, I will ask, why is it so elusive? Why does it hide behind a father's somber face or a brother's reprimand, a friend's silly anger, or a sister's chide? Why is it visible where only a few can see? A pet's face, or a baby's drooling smile, a grandmother's myopic eyes, or the beauty of a flower called wild. If I meet love, I will ask, why do we look for you where you cannot be? And where you truly are, we cannot see. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's really lovely. Rachna, your first poem, where
Yes.
you said that it's not just a day but a year. Just yesterday, in fact, we were sitting, my family, we were sitting around making the last of the Christmas sweets, and we were talking about this, that it's not just these days that lead up to
Yes.
Christmas or the day of Christmas, but it's something that we carry in our hearts the whole year round.
Whole year.
And that is
And
how it should be.
anywhere you see white, red, green, it just reminds you of the colors of Christmas. Any lights lit up somewhere, it just takes you back. So we carry it within ourselves for the entire year. I don't think Christmas is just for one day. I think or any festival for that matter, we just carry
Yeah.
it within. We either remember how we celebrated in the previous year, or we are planning how we will celebrate in the coming year. So it's
Yeah.
there all the time with us.
True that. And yeah, love is always elusive, na? It should be able to come straight in front of us and say, "Oh, I am love." But no, it will hide. It will always
It will
hide.
hide. Yes, yes.
Hmm. So, people, what did you think about her poems?
The first one, actually, I could relate to a lot because back in the days when we were in school, so one of my friends, she's a Catholic. So we would start pestering her that, what are your plans? Because we would go at her place, and every time we are free, we are just chit-chatting. We would ask her, like, throughout the year, we will discuss this, what we are going to do on Christmas. Though nothing planned will happen, but we actually enjoyed those moments. And for until she was here, then she shifted to Bangalore. But we would always discuss this, how Christmas is going to be celebrated at her place. All the plans that we want to implement, we will implement at her party. So I could actually connect to that first poetry. Like it was throughout the year we would plan Christmas. Because that was one time we could all come together and just celebrate the togetherness, to be honest. And the second poetry, the last line just hit home. It's a very beautiful line. I genuinely liked it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lakshmi. Thanks a lot.
And now we have a poem in Hindi by Shivendra Kaushik. Shivendra is from Delhi. He works with health insurance, and his family consists of his wife, his 3-year-old daughter, and 3 Laddu Gopalji. He started writing poetry since 1998, or rather, as he says, he's been trying to write poetry since then. His poems have been published in many newspapers and magazines, and he's also been a part of the UBI channel for quite some time. So here we hand over to Shivendra Kaushik. Shivendra
थैंक
ji?
यू सो मच थैंक यू सो मच सुनीता। सबसे पहले सभी को नमस्कार एंड गुड
Namaskar.
इवनिंग, और साथ ही मैरी क्रिसमस।
Thank
I
you. Merry
don't
Christmas
know,
to you.
anyone may not understand my Hindi poetry, but I believe they can understand my feelings. तो मैं स्टार्ट करता हूँ। आज ही मैंने एक कविता लिखी है, तो शायद बच्चों के लिए हो सकती है और क्रिसमस के लिए ही है, तो प्रस्तुत करना चाहूंगा। हिंदी में है तो शायद मेरी फीलिंग्स आई थिंक सब समझ पाए।
जी।
फिर से धूम मचाने देखो, सेंटा अंकल आए हैं। फिर से धूम मचाने देखो, सेंटा अंकल आए हैं। टॉफी चॉकलेट और खिलौने भर के बस्ता लाए हैं, भर के बस्ता लाए हैं। जब मैं सो जाऊंगा फिर वो चुपके से घर आएंगे, मेरी पसंद का एक खिलौना घर में रख कर जाएंगे। सारे बच्चे सेंटा बन बन, सारे बच्चे सेंटा बन बन गली गली में छाए हैं। फिर से धूम मचाने देखो, सेंटा अंकल आए हैं। और हम अपने बच्चों को सर्वधर्म सम्मान की शिक्षा देते हैं, तो उसी पे मैंने अगली कुछ पंक्तियां लिखी हैं। बेटी मेरी परी बनी और सेंटा बना भतीजा है। स्कूल में और गली में सोसाइटी में हम बच्चों को कुछ ना कुछ बनाते हैं। बेटी मेरी परी बनी और सेंटा बना भतीजा है। प्यार सिखाया हमने इनको, इसका यही नतीजा है। कृष्ण जन्म पर बने कन्हैया, कृष्ण जन्म पर बने कन्हैया। विजय पर्व पर राम कभी, ईद दिवाली मिलके मनाए। क्रिसमस पर हैं साथ सभी, सबके मन में प्रेम जगाने, सबके मन में प्रेम जगाने। बच्चे फिर ये आए हैं, फिर से धूम मचाने देखो, सेंटा अंकल आए हैं। थैंक यू।
Yeah, that was really, really lovely. And as you said, ये है कि प्यार, सब मिलके प्यार बटाना है, and being together, sharing, and that's something we learn from children the best, ना?
अब अगर आदेश हो तो मैं एक और
हाँ जी, हाँ जी,
कहना चाहता हूँ।
definitely.
जैसे कि मैं आज यहाँ पे पहली बार मेरा एक्सपीरियंस रहेगा कि ज्यादातर पोएट जो हैं वो इंग्लिश में है, और मैं हिंदी की एक पोएट्री सुना रहा हूँ यहाँ पर। और मेरा सौभाग्य है कि 6 ब्यूटीफुल लेडीज और उसके बीच में मैं अकेला हूँ, तो ये भी एक अच्छा है। तो मैंने सुबह देखा था कि सभी फीमेल्स हैं और अकेला मैं हूँ एक। तो मैं आप सभी को मेरी ये कविता समर्पित, डेडिकेटेड करना चाहता हूँ, ऑल ऑफ यू। तो जो फीमेल्स होती हैं उनके बहुत सारे काम होते हैं, और वो सब जैसा कि आजकल हमारे देश में चलता भी है कि थोड़ा सम्मान, रेस्पेक्ट की उम्मीद सबको होती है, वो फीमेल को भी मिलनी चाहिए। तो उसी के लिए मैंने कुछ पंक्तियां लिखी हैं, तो वो सभी बिना समय को बर्बाद किए आपको सुनाना चाहता हूँ। छोटा सा गीत है। कभी पर्दे में है दिखती, कभी पर्दे में है दिखती, कभी चौका चूल्हा करती। हर घर के वो आंगन में है तुलसी जैसी खिलती। कभी माँ बन हमें सुलाती, दीदी बन प्यार जताती। प्रियसी बन ख्वाबों में है कभी कभी वो आती। नारी को दो सम्मान, मैं ये कहने आया। नर नारी एक समान, मैं ये कहने आया। कभी पर्दे में है दिखती, कभी चौका चूल्हा करती। कभी झांसी की है रानी, शौर्य की अमर कहानी। कभी पद्मनी सी ज्वाला है, कभी मीरा सी दीवानी। बन लता दिलों पर छाए, इंदिरा बन देश चलाए। शबरी बन त्रिलोकी को, कभी झूठे बेर चखाए, कभी झूठे बेर चखाए। दुर्गा का लगाओ ध्यान, मैं ये कहने आया। नर नारी एक समान, मैं ये कहने आया। नारी को दो सम्मान, मैं ये कहने आया। धन्यवाद।
Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful,
थैंक यू।
beautiful. I think all of us thank you from the bottom of our hearts for such a beautiful poem. And this is so,
बहुत
so
सुंदर शिवेंद्र जी, बहुत सुंदर।
धन्यवाद।
आपकी दोनों भी कविताएं बहुत ही सुंदर थी। पहले में तो बचपन की यादें ताजा होगी कि कैसे हम हर एक दिवाली हो, चाहे ईद हो, चाहे क्रिसमस हो, हम इसी तरह खुशी से बच्चे बच्चे जैसे भागते फिरते यहाँ वहाँ तैयारी करते, पार्टिसिपेट करते। और दूसरी कविता के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया जो आपने हम सबको डेडिकेट किया। वेरी वेल रिटन, बहुत ही
Thank
बहुत
you.
बहुत शुक्रिया।
Thank you.
Yeah, that's really lovely. Thank you so much. And now we have Manjula Asthana Mahanti. Manjula is a published trilingual poet, author, editor, translator, and a storyteller. She has 9 collections to her credit, along with a long list of participation in national, international anthologies and e-magazines, etc. She's also participated in a lot of webinars and LitFest, and is the recipient of several national and international awards, like the Samman from the Gujarat Sahitya Academy and Telangana Sahitya Academy. Among many more recent awards, she's also received the Icons of Asia, the B.R. Ambedkar Award, the Hind Shiromani and the South Asian Global Achievers Award, and the Rashtriya Shakti Shiromani Award, and many more. I'm sure if we go on listing it, there are a lot more. She's a recipient of several national, as I said, we have Manjula Asthana Mahanti now. Yes, Manjula, can we have you?
Thank you so much, Sunita, for the introduction and calling my name now. And first of all, I would like to wish each and everybody coming with the so beautiful poems. And I am just immersed in all those poems. And Shivenduji, you are so good. Very nice poems and very nice presentation. And please don't mind my voice. I am having fever today, little bit. So my voice is like this. So without this, I have participated in this UBI programs many times. And every time I have a new type of experience. And I must appreciate UBI for coming up with so many beautiful programs. And today our anchor is very nice. She is telling so much about the performance even. So congratulations to you first. And Merry Christmas and very Happy New Year to everybody. And I would like to present a poem, Celebrations. This is about celebrations. The name speaks everything. So it's a celebration. Balloons, pearls, bloomed flowers, bunches of multicolored satin ribbons, Christmas tree glittering with sparklers, faces radiating with delight, thrills. People were at dance floor in their best light attires. Decoration everywhere, twinkling stars, fancy flowers, food, fun, and frolics. Long back, in the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen over the snow long ago. A stable place sufficed the Lord Jesus Christ. Angels and archangels may have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim thronged the air, but only his mother in her maiden bliss worshipped the beloved with a kiss. Who knew this child was incarnation of God? His acts and efforts proved charismatic, holistic. Today, 25th December, Christmas Day, people enjoy, make merry. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, shoutings everywhere. That's it. Thank you.
It's nice. Only his mother knew, no? In her heart.
Yes.
And
This
she was
is the birth of Christmas, Christ.
Yes, true.
And
In a
since
humble place and with
I
everybody
have written a
celebrating.
very small poem just for half minute,
Okay.
and I'm thinking, but I'm changing my mind, and I will read out another poem.
Sure, sure.
Okay?
Yep.
It is I am. Since शिवेंद्र जी ने एक बहुत अच्छी कविता पढ़ी है नर और नारी के बीच समानता की और उनके दोनों के ही गौरव सम्मान की बात की है, तो मुझे भी कुछ ख्याल आया कि मैं भी एक ऐसा ही कुछ कहूँ, ऐसा या उसके आसपास आप खुद निश्चय करेंगे. तो द पोएम इज आई एम ब्यूटी, आई एम चार्म. I am beauty, I am charm. Few consider replica of goddess. I am life, show life to the world. I am life, show life to the world. I carry colors with me to brighten the world, to remove darkness from the hearts, from the path, from the life. My smile and laughter, my smile and laughter throws colors of jollity, inspiration. I am hope. I am hope, walk fearlessly. Invite cowards to be fearless. Invite cowards to be fearless. I am unstoppable. Determined, I move forward with confident steps. I have touched the limit, the sky. Moreover, traveled till the moon. Yes, I have faced innumerable obstacles. I have faced innumerable obstacles. I have tolerated brutality too, but my determination not hurt. I am raising high with unshattered faith. Since ages, world noticed my beautiful physique, pretty looks, soft heart, household skills. I gleefully announce, I am much more capable. Walk towards victory, invite to follow. Walk towards victory, invite to follow. That's it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I am so much more, right?
Yeah.
We have that mold that is cast. A woman should be this, she should be that, Sushil, and very calm and polite and
encouragement.
yeah.
Total encouragement, whatever they have achieved and whatever they can, inspiring and motivating. So this is I.
And Shivendra's poem just shows all the women who have done just what you have said.
Yes, I told in the beginning
Yeah,
itself,
exactly.
शिवेंद्र जी ने जो भी कहा, मैं उसी को थोड़ा और इधर-उधर घुमा फिरा के कहने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ. बट मैंने बच्चों के लिए जो एक छोटी सी हिंदी में कविता लिखी थी क्रिसमस पर, मैं पढ़ देती हूँ, just half minute.
Manjula, can we wait? Can we let everybody finish this round?
Okay,
and
fine,
then we will
fine.
have the third poems, okay?
It's not that important, just half minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll just finish this and then we will allow the
Okay.
next poems. All right? All right. And now we have Hira Nawaz. She's been with UBI also for a long time.
गला बैठ गया पूरा.
Hira is a 63-year-old single woman who's an award-winning teacher, inspiring writer, and she loves to write poetry. She has, as I said, been with United by Ink for quite a few years and taken part in a lot of the open mics before. Besides this, she's a member of several poetry groups and has won several prizes, certificates, awards at all the competitions. She is also on the poetry review panel of Haven International, where she reviews poems written by poets globally. Besides teaching and writing, she loves watching motivational videos, listening to English pop music, and volunteering in the NGOs. Hira, over to you.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sunita, for that lovely introduction. I really felt flattered. It is so nice of you to introduce me like that. And I would like to thank United by Ink and especially Sunita ma'am and Shyam sir for inviting me yet again. And I penned 2 poems on Christmas. The first poem is entitled Equalizing Christmas. And this poem is actually how Christmas is celebrated by all Christians. But it is very sad to see that now Christmas is getting very commercialized and only the rich are given all the privileges, while the poor, because of their plight, are just left behind. So this poem has got so many verses, where in each verse, the underlying theme is that the poor should also be on par with the rich. That's why I've titled it Equalizing Christmas. The festive Yuletide season seems to favor the rich, not poor. Yet all, rich and poor, should appreciate the good that one sees. For one has to break free from the vicious cycle of acute poverty for miracles to happen, which enables the poor to pay their fees. Indeed, Christmas portends an auspicious and sacred celebration. We are all equal and worship Jesus Christ, the sacred Son of God, who gets the thumbs up from both the vicarious rich and poor. And even the pious pastors give the godly Jesus the acceptance nod. During Christmas, both rich and poor can see models of mangers which show infant Jesus and Mother Mary among clay sheep, making us exult on the message of Jesus Christ's divine birth, whose perception to save mankind from sin runs really deep. On Christmas, we sing hymns that glorify Jesus, our divine Savior, who made the blind to see, who overcame trials, ordeals, and strife, a friend to the poor, oppressed, destitute, and those in despair, giving everyone a new beginning and a new lease of renewed life. Christmas is therefore a time for all to worship and praise Jesus, who has given us eternal life and proffered to us this eternal gift, while it is proclaimed that he gives life freely and abundantly, and for the destitute, he helps by giving their spirits a lift. We should celebrate Christmas with bonhomie and camaraderie, knowing that our strength is renewed from the Holy Bible book, which demystifies the aura of Jesus Christ and explains his greatness. For he is a wonderful God whose life the Jews brazenly took. So Christmas is a time when not only Christians, but everyone shouldn't differentiate, but let everyone feel that they are led by the North Star that promises peace of mind and tranquility to the affluent, while for the poor, Jesus will see there is no discrimination bar. Let Christmas be an equalizer and leveler, and let the poor and rich worship our Savior Jesus Christ without fear or favor. Merry Christmas to all, rich and poor. Thank you. Okay, that's my first poem. My second poem is also on Christmas. It's entitled My Christmas Wish. Now, this is actually, I wrote this poem because we all have great dreams and wishes for Christmas. And what I've done is I've taken the three words, my Christmas wish, and I made it into a kind of acronym where I've taken the first letter, taken each letter of the word and made it start with a line, and then that shows the spirit of Christmas. So M, for my M, my Christmas wish overall is for peace, prosperity, and goodwill for not only Christians, but all human beings. Then Y, MY, Y, unitized spirit should prevail universally and espouse Jesus Christ's very divine injunction of forgiveness to all. Now we're starting on Christmas, so the first letter is C. Christmas tree with a silver star perched on the top should lead weary souls to sublimity and salvation. H. Hearty smiles and buoyant laughter should break out, driving people to lead more cheerful, sanguine, and positive lives. R. Relationships will not blunder and break, but will burgeon into dazzling, breathtakingly beautiful bonds of togetherness. I. Invigorating enthusiasm and cheerful alacrity should permeate and manifest themselves in employees at my first post-retirement job. S. Santa Claus, rodent and jolly, will give decorative and functional gifts to the challenged boys and girls who believe that Christmas is indeed a season of miracles. T. Turkey at Christmas lunch is eaten in moderation so that excessive calories is not taken in, leading to unprecedented weight gain. M. Mistletoe and wine has symbolic significance during Christmas as explained by the Christian fraternity. A. Alma Mater. Bishop Cotton Girls' School in Bengaluru shares their Christmas blessings and benediction from their versatile students and staff. S. Sincerity, honesty, trust, and sensitivity are qualities manifest in relationships that withstand the test of time, for the heart does go on. Now I've come to wish, so it starts with W. Wishing everyone a good and bountiful holistic health in body, soul, and mind, so everyone can lead a long and illness-free life. Ice creams, Christmas plum cake, and other delectable sweets are substituted by fresh fruits and fresh vegetables, rich in vitamins and minerals. And then the last two letters, first S. Steve Harvey, my motivational guru, will read out my didactic poem on Christmas so that everyone will start their new year with resolutions for validation. H. Hallelujah! Let's send out congenial good wishes vibes to friends and family. For those that pray together, stay together. Merry Christmas to all. And I'd like to wish everyone here, all the poet and poetesses, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I would like to thank all the participants for giving such beautiful poems about Christmas. Each and every one of the poems was so beautifully written. There was so much of rhythm and meaning, and it brought so much of authenticity, and real beauty about the spirit of Christmas, which should prevail everywhere. So, well, once again, I would like to thank Sunita ma'am and Sham sir, and I wish everyone out there who are watching, the public who are watching, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Hira, I loved your Christmas wishes, but I'm sure people would not like to exchange the sweets for fruit, because that's the one time in the year where we take the trouble to make the sweets and really enjoy it, also stealing some as we make them.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But for people like me who have got a weight problem, we should try not to
Me
eat
too.
too high
Me too.
calories, because the thing is, if we eat high calories even for one day, that's enough to make us have to exercise for 1 month.
Yeah,
Keeping
I
that
get
in
it.
mind,
I
maybe.
get that. I
Okay.
get that. I get that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have to introduce Sunita.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'll
Sunita, this
continue
is
with my
your turn.
introduction of Sunita.
Sunita, we are waiting for you.
Yeah.
to say something.
I
I
think Hira wants to say something first, and then I
have
will
to
go.
introduce Sunita.
Yes, Hira.
Okay. First of all, Sunita Saldana, she's a charming hostess of this program. I mean, her knowledge is amazing. She's so good in public relations. She's a people's person. She's so friendly with everybody and has always a good word to say. So those are wonderful qualities I would compare. And I really thank her from the bottom of my heart. Really beautiful. So I'd
Thank
like to
you.
say a few words about Sunita. So Mrs. Sunita Saldana is a writer, poetess, and educator. She has been writing since the age of 13 and is now a retired mom with her kids having flown the nest, or the empty nest syndrome, as we call it. She enjoys having the time to write and to teach others to do the same. Indeed, as we all know, teaching is a very noble profession. And so it's so nice that Sunita is a wonderful teacher. She believes that every human being has seeds of greatness within them. Yes, she loves to help people find that tipping point in their lives as they discover themselves. That is why she started the Know and Grow Learning Center, where she conducts various courses in creative writing and communication skills for both adults and children. She has published 5 books on Amazon and Pothi, which include 2 poetry books, 1 romance, and a children's book about a naughty little puppy. So that's introducing Sunita. Please, Sunita, take the stage.
Thank you so much, Hira. And yeah, I'd like to share. So the first is a sort of a story, and the second is a poem. A Christmas experience. It was Christmas Eve, and my husband, Jerry, and I were getting ready to attend the midnight mass. I wrapped up Nakita and Natasha, my twin daughters, in warm blankets and tucked them into bed. They looked so warm and cozy, sleeping like angels. The wind rattled the window panes and moaned around the house. I was glad that my babies would be safe and warm in the house under the watchful eye of their grandmother. Outside, the night was clear with a million stars. The cold wind danced around, making people pull their shawls and coats closer around themselves. Everyone agreed that it was much colder than usual. The sounds of Christmas carols filled the night as people gathered together to celebrate Mass. Soon the final carol was sung. Happy Christmas! Merry Xmas! The shouts rang out joyfully as relatives and friends hugged and kissed each other. Here and there, groups of young girls and boys stood laughing and joking, no doubt looking forward to the parties they would be attending later. It was a scene typical of Christmas, and one couldn't help but get carried away with the atmosphere of excitement and laughter. As we walked back, smiling to ourselves, I suddenly stopped, for there, on the footpath, lay a young woman fast asleep. Besides her, clasped to her bosom, lay a tiny baby, as small as my Nakita and Natasha, sleeping out in the cold night with only her mother's thin sari to cover her. I thought of my babies, so cozy and warm at home, and this tiny baby shivering with cold. Suddenly, the gaiety of Christmas lost its charm, and I remembered another little baby born out in the cold with hay in a manger to keep him warm. I walked away with tears in my eyes and a prayer in my heart for all those little babies sleeping out in the cold with only their mother's love to keep them warm. So that was the first one. And now I would like to end with a gift that I would like to give you all. It's called If I Had to Give a Gift. If I had to give a gift, I would gift everyone some love, if only I could bottle it, so that when you open it and breathe in, it enters every cell of your body, mind, and soul and weaves its magic. Yes, I would gift you love, just love, for who you are, love that surrounds you and wraps you in its warmth, love that makes you aware of how wonderful you are, of how unique you are, love that does not need you to base your value on what others think of you, love that always tells you you are enough, love that is from you to you, love that allows you to go on new journeys, love that heals hurts and disappointments, love that lets you learn and lets you grow, love that makes it easy to forgive, love that brings with it faith and hope, love that is you, love that is from you to you. Yes, that would be my gift to you.
Wonderful, Sunita.
Thank
I
you.
really love the story and also love the poem that you read. It just showed another aspect of love, uh, and in every way. Really, really beautifully written and wonderfully recited. Even the story, very well told.
Thank
Really
you
good.
so much.
You will be able to give love only as presentation. Your persona shows that. The
Thank
smile
you.
on your face, it tells that you are a person who will be giving love to everybody. It may
Thank
be
you so much, Manjula ji.
someone on the street side, someone in the house, someone in the classroom, or someone in the neighborhood. You will be very distributing love in plenty. And with कहते हैं ना मुक्त हाथ से आप वही शख्सियत है
वही
मुझे
चाहिए.
बहुत
Thank you for that blessing.
या
और
बिल्कुल
बहुत जरूरी है, आई थिंक आज के दुनिया
बिल्कुल
में
बिल्कुल
प्यार
बिल्कुल
बांटना
आज के
चाहिए.
जमाने में बहुत जरूरी है क्योंकि
हाँ.
बिना लव के कुछ भी नहीं है हम लोगों में आपस में सौहार्द नहीं है तो किस बात का संबंध किस बात की ये सब अपने अपने व्यक्तिगत स्वार्थों में डूबे हुए हैं तो ये बहुत जरूरी है कि हम उस स्वार्थ से बाहर निकल के दूसरे के बारे में सोचें
जी.
बहुत आवश्यक है
And
बहुत
I think
सुंदर
I would have loved to allow everybody else to have a another this thing, but I think we have run out of time because it is already 7 minutes past 5. If you have a very short poem, yes, we could go ahead
Yes,
with
yes,
that.
I have just half-minute.
Yeah, sure.
तो ये कविता हिंदी में है और बच्चों के बारे में। क्रिसमस पर बच्चे खुशी मनाते हैं, जिंगल्स गाते और बेल्स बजाते हैं। भीषण ठंडी हवा गहराती है, सबके हाथ और मुंह गुदगुदाती है। खुशगवार परिवार चर्च जाते हैं, मुदित हो सबके साथ घुल मिल जाते हैं। ये प्रसन्न वातावरण सूना लगता है, घर साथ में कोई नहीं होता है। क्रिसमस के सुनहरे सितारे झिलमिलाते हैं, खुश चमकदार मुस्कान ये संदेश दे जाते हैं। क्रिसमस शांति प्रेम और जॉय का पर्व है कह जाते हैं। क्रिसमस शांति प्रेम और जॉय का पर्व है कह जाते हैं। धन्यवाद।
Yeah, so true, so true. And
बस छोटा सा यही बताना चाहती थी बच्चों के दृष्टिकोण से क्या है।
जी, that was beautiful. And thank you everybody for being part of the UBI Christmas special today. Thank you to all those who have tuned in to listen to us. A very Merry Christmas to all of you. And thank you to Shyam Sundar ji. Thank you to Sapna ji for having the UBI. And thank you everyone who participated. It was a lovely hour that we spent. Thank you so much.
And Merry
Thank you so much,
Christmas to
Sunita.
everybody from my side also. Merry
Merry
Christmas
Christmas
and
to
Happy
all.
New Year. And thanks to Shyam sir and Sapna madam. So we are here together and hope to meet in future also.